Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, today's video we will be doing an unpopular opinion video. I actually pre-recorded this, not fully, but like I was like a couple topics in and I realized I was kind of beating around the bush too much about how I felt for real. And without me like giving a full like my full opinion on it, is it really authentic? So I feel like it wasn't authentic, so now we're re-recording. So I only went through a couple topics, but I feel like it wasn't authentic enough, so here we are. Without further ado, unpopular opinions. My first unpopular opinion is that Ice Spice became famous so fast because everybody hated her. That's my first unpopular opinion, okay? Because when Munch came out, everybody was getting on it, other than talking about how she looked at, and because she's a beautiful lady. But when Lunch first came out, everybody was getting on it. They was laughing, like it was a video going around of how she was performing and everybody only knew the chorus. So when she started rapping, it was silent. Y'all was having a field day with that girl, talking about her beats and stuff, but then everybody was like, this bop, this hit. So I feel like she got as famous as she did because y'all hated her so much, which gave her so much clout. Because regardless of not good publicity or bad publicity, regardless, she had publicity. She had the clout constantly because people was talking about her. Like, look what the music that came to nowadays, and now she's making bops with some of the biggest artists, and now y'all like, she's an industry plant. I mean, she did already have money, so that was in her favor, and she had connections, but she ain't had a clout. But with y'all hating, y'all gave that to her. My next unpopular opinion is that whooping your kids, I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, people be whooping their kids, and as a child, I got whoopings growing up. I didn't do nothing. Like, most of the stuff I got whoopings for was either misunderstanding. Like, I mean, of course a kid gonna talk a lot. Of course a kid gonna do some slow stuff. They're a kid. It's just, these adults nowadays have so little patience with kids. You expect a kid to have a grown person common sense. That is not how it works. So most stuff that they just didn't understand how bad it would be, or didn't really think about it fully, y'all beating the living out of these kids for it. And I'm just like, you taking your anger out on your child. And it's gonna make me look at you differently. Not like differently as in you're a horrible person, because to each his own. It's not my kid. Like I said, to each his own. It's not my kid, so I can't control it. And I'm not gonna try to intervene. It's not my child. Unless it's like child abuse. But it's gonna look at, I'm looking like, did your parents talk to you? Was your parents patient with you? That's how I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look like you got trauma. And that's the reason why I don't want to have a kid yet, because I know my patience is not there, and I don't want to be one of those parents that whoop their kids. So whoopings, I ain't rocking with it. Right. I understand other forms of punishment. I'm still trying to figure out, if I have a child, what form of punishment would I use? I've been thinking, like, not like I've been thinking on it, but it's like, if it did come up, I would say like physical exercise, but I don't want my child to correlate physical exercise with punishment. So it's like a lot through it, and I feel like a lot of people need some parenting classes. They do. Next unpopular opinion, which is really ironic since I'm eating, fasting for a long period of time. I want to get to the level where I fast for as many years as I've been on this earth. So like, for instance, next year I'm turning 20. Next year I'm turning 20, I would like to fast for 20 days. And so on and so on. I feel like it's good to give your body, your digestive system, a break, because it's already working 25/8 for you. So like, give it a break where you can. You get a break where you sleep, but most of us do not get a lot of sleep. Me included. I do not get no 8 hours. I don't even remember the last time I got 8 hours of sleep. So like, a fasting, like a liquid fast, like live water, maybe like some water where you squeeze some lemon juice in it to wake it up. Some fruit juice, I feel like that will really help your body, give your body a break, and I feel like I would notice some changes in it. So that's something that I do want to start in the future. It's just hard, because the longest I fasted for is 5 days. Yeah, so the longest I fasted for was 5 days. So today ain't one of them, because as y'all can see. But yeah, the longest I fasted for was 5 days, and I don't know if I can I'm not gonna say I don't know if I can, but I know it's a real struggle with trying to do 20 days or 21 days and so on. Okay, I'm back. I decided to change locations because I didn't like how I was whispering, and I was on a really quiet hallway, and I didn't want to make too much noise. But now I'm on the stairwell. I'm fine. So my next unpopular opinion is you can't save everybody. You cannot be Captain Satan. You gotta leave something behind because you're gonna get caught up in it and whatever they're doing. And not even whatever they're doing, trying to save somebody. Like you could literally lose yourself trying to fix somebody else. So you gotta leave some people behind. I know the no child left behind. You gotta leave some of them behind. Listen, like if they want to change, they can change. Like, and yeah, they be giving some excuses like I'm trying. It's just so hard. And I'm not just talking about like I know it's not like I'm talking about like a relationship based. No, it's like relationship based, friendship based, workplace based, anything. You gotta leave some stuff behind if it's not bettering you or if they're not trying. Like really. It's not really too much to talk about on that topic because it's like plain cut out. It's not, I know sometimes it don't feel plain cut out and simple and emotions around, but it really honestly is plain cut out and simple. My next unpopular opinion is since spirituality became a trend, well, it's been a trend, but like, you know, like I think it was like 2020 or 2021 where it was like really pushed in your face, like all the girls with their evil eyes, crystal necklaces on, a couple bracelets, with waist beads, dressing in a skirt and a crop top. Now they're spiritual, but as you can see, it's dying down, and the people that really rock with it staying, and the people that's not leaving. To this, I feel like it opens up to a lot of spiritual cults and a lot of spiritual psychosis because a lot of people believe anything. If somebody say it and they ain't got a shirt on, they got crystals on and a copper unk on, yeah, you think they know the bee's knees. Like you can't order all this stuff off Amazon or Etsy. So, spiritual cults. I'm not gonna say your name, but somebody who go by NB, who is now in jail for really well, he's actually in jail for the R word, allegedly. He had a cult too, and as you can see, it gradually went from one thing to like him, I feel like he was Ike Turner, like some of the clips I watched, he slapped the man because he gave him a strawberry. Did I ask for a strawberry? Like what? I think if I could find a clip, I'll put it in. Really? That's what we're doing now? Like, yeah, like you gotta really have a lot of self-love to like get out of something like that. And I know it takes a lot, like cause some people, they don't have nothing. And when they finally, you like have them in a state of trust where they feel like they got a family, once you start acting weird, it's hard for them to detach from that. So all I can say is watch out and try not to get in a cult, or if you do get in a cult, get into a loving one or something. And also with that, it opens up to a lot of scams. You do not have to pay no $500 to $1,000 to get initiated. Your initiation is your birth. Like, buy some books off of Amazon. There's a lot of books that are packed with information. And really, now we're in the age of just practicing it daily. So adding it to your daily routine, like to become closer with where you're trying to align with. Like you don't have to join no group and be in a band to feel like you're spiritual. That is not it. And also spiritual psychosis, I understand like the key is kind of the distance from reality a little bit to understand the bigger meaning, but don't distance too far, please. Cause some of y'all folks sound crazy and look it. And I'm not feeling it. Cause it's just like, now we kind of put a state, but every religion has that. But spirituality is not a religion, but like if you look at other religions, they have that too. You have the crazed people, and it's just like everybody's already looking for a reason to target spirituality. I'll just say try your hardest not to keep giving them those reasons. even though theirs have it 10 times worse, they're not going to focus on that. They're going to focus on other things. And them cults and them other things will not make it any better, because the main, like most cults, because I watch a lot of true crime, most cults, they start off with we're loving, we're free-spirited, we're one with the nature, giving off a little spiritual vibe, but that's not the case. It's really just on controlling. Or it's either a super religious cult, somebody claiming that they're God, they're what you call them? Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Prophet. They saying that they're a prophet, and I can't say that. Then they're unaliving people, taking people money. Like, that's a scam within. Like, some cults, they have their different levels. They have their scamming ones, their
bombastic side eye.
Other ones that's just like, you're fearing for your life, and if you leave, you will no longer have one. So I just say, really watch out for that. I could really go in depth with this part. It's so much. But all I can say is don't fall for it. Your spiritual journey is from within. You don't need nobody else to help you with it. It's from within. So you got to go do a lot of deep diving, a lot of deep thinking that you probably don't even want to do, but it's worth it in the end. My next topic is putting fear into new parents, or putting fear into co-parents. Y'all gotta stop this. I'm included, because I know this once my best friend, she had got pregnant. I was like, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure? It's so much. It's do. What if you and the dad don't work out? What if y'all? She's happy. She has her family. She is happy. She's doing good. And I kind of had to think back. I was like, dang, I'm putting all this fear into it. I'm glad she knew what she wanted to do, and I wasn't like swaying her feelings towards this. But then I realized that's just some stuff I was raised on that I gotta fix. Stop putting fear into new parents. Like, they already know it's gonna be hard with the sleepless nights, the diapers, the exhaustion, the birth. You either getting cut open or pushing it out through a very small hole. They just need to worry about having a happy, healthy pregnancy. So all this extra, once you do it, you can't go back. You need to make sure you're with the right person. I mean, yeah, that's true. But like, why just try to pressure it into somebody? I feel like a lot of people want somebody to be as scared as they was because they didn't have no support. And I know it takes a lot of support, and it'll make it easier, but like, putting all this fear into somebody with something that they are supposed to enjoy, it is so hard. It is so hard for, in my opinion, because I don't know a lot of Caucasian people. I have barely seen, I say, a handful of women/girls who have had a happy pregnancy, because it's just no support, or either the dude not acting right, or some complications with the pregnancy. Like, it is. So I'm like, if you don't have that, and even if the dude is not acting right, you don't have no support, I feel like it is everybody's job as a collective to try to uplift somebody. At least try. Like, you don't have to be negative about it, because you can't get mad at her because your mama felt that way when she got pregnant with you. Don't portray that. Or you can't feel that way about her because everybody felt that way about you. Don't continue the cycle. Like, what you continue in the cycle for? And also, that puts a lot of fear in people about wanting to become a parent, me included. Like, I'm so scared to become a parent. It's not because I don't think that a child should be in my future or that I want to be a good parent. Well, it kind of stems with a little bit of me being a good parent, but y'all make childhood, like parenthood, shall I say, parenthood, seem so miserable. Like, I don't think I've really ever seen a healthy parent-child or co-parent relationship where somebody is happy. It's always, I don't want to do this, I should never did this. It's, oh, I hate my baby daddy, I hate my baby mama, I don't have no support, I didn't make this child alone, I shouldn't have to, which is all true. But it's like, where can I see a happy family at? I have to go to a Caucasian person page or TikTok to see a happy family. It's like, as our Black community, we have to do better with this, because it's to the point where most people that I know, they don't want to have no kids because they've never seen a good relationship, a good parenthood relationship, a good co-parent relationship, a good child-parent relationship. And I feel like solely based off fear and trauma, and we gotta get that together. But my last unpopular opinion is that, what was it? Oh, I got it. My last unpopular opinion is that drunk you or high you, whatever, under influence you is a different you, like a different party. Some people say like a spirit takes over, or some people are like something else. But I really feel like under the influence you is really a different you. For instance, so like, you know, when you're drinking, you feel a little more, what's the word? You feel a little more confident, like you can go out and do more stuff, like you're not as shy or something. And you tell the truth a lot more. You could just tell it for what it is. And I seen on somewhere, I forgot what it's called, but it's like, space, I gotta make this quick. Since you're drinking, it affects some part of your brain which like affects you lying. So it's just like, it's easier for the truth to come out a little bit. I hope I kind of made that make sense. Hopefully I can find the video. But yeah, I feel like it just brings out another part of you, because like you have different types, and like I feel like I'm all the different types when I'm under the influence. So like you have your different ones for like when you're smoking. I feel like it just brings out a different side of you. And I'm not saying it's necessarily bad as long as you don't get dependent on it, like severely dependent on it. But I feel like it just, like I keep saying it bring out a different side of you. It's just like more layers to what it is. If you don't have the confidence to bring it out, or either you're a little too amped up and you just want to chill down some. So yeah, but that concludes my unpopular opinion video. The last one was a bit rushed because I've run out of space like 5 times recording this last part. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, bye.